We all need money to grow our business.
Everyone does. But how do we secure the funding that we need to take our business to the next level? Well, that is the million-dollar question, isn't it? That's why you are here. Well, you are at the right place, and that is what I am about to show you in just 5 simple steps. Okay, the steps are not that simple, but still steps nonetheless. So, if you are looking to secure funding for your business this year, keep watching as I spill some ancient mythical wisdom of how to go about it. 1.
You are the first investor. This is the bitter truth.
The first step comes from you. If you want to secure that funding for your own business, you need to be ready to put your money into it. As an investor, I want to see what you've accomplished with the little you have before I give you my money. Don't come to me with 0 funds, 0 products, 0 customers, and expect me to just have faith in you by just showing me a good-looking chart of project growth. That won't work for most investors. They are more willing to invest in you if they can see a proven track record of growth, even if it's small. I mean, if you could achieve XYZ with just $1,000, imagine what you could do with $100,000 or even $1 million. That's what investors think about, the profits and growth. That being said, that doesn't mean you should go overboard with putting your own resources that you go flat broke.
Even if it's your business, even if it is a sure thing. Never put money into something you are not willing to lose when or if things go sideways. Do an audit to find out what you own and what you owe. Even though it seems obvious, a lot of new business owners don't fully check their own finances to make sure they know everything they're working with, right down to the last penny. It's an important thing to do before you start, so you know how to properly invest in your business without going outright broke. I've seen it a lot of times. Business owners don't take their finances that seriously, and then 2-3 months later, they start wondering how the money disappeared with no real effect. But to summarize, be the first investor and believer in your business. 2. Get help from family and friends. Families are the only group that can give you money with fewer background checks because they love you.
In such, most of the billionaires we have got their seed investment from family members, and with that money we're able to grow. So, consider families that are willing to help your dreams come true. It might not be the amount you want, but it is definitely something, and as they say, half bread is better than none. However, you have to make sure they don't regret giving you money. Aside from being your family members, they are also your investors by giving you money. So if there was an agreement that you'd pay them back, please do. Don't take them for granted. This will motivate them to keep lending you money when you need it. And trust me, you want this type of loan service because it doesn't come with interest. There is a story that is how the Jews built themselves in America. I don't know if that's true. Family members borrowed money to people in the family who needed it without interest that could be choking, and when they got their success from starting their business, they paid back. That's how some of them became rich and successful. Their family was their first investor. So, if you are lucky enough to have such a family, do not lose them.
Always honor whatever agreement that was had between you and them.
If you don't have a family, just remember family isn't necessarily by blood. Your good friends could help.
3. Have a well-researched business plan.
You could miss out on opportunities to secure funding if you don't do your research well. Imagine I come to you and I tell you I want $5,000 for a business idea.
You ask me what it is and I tell you it's to sell something.
You ask what and I reply I don't know yet, but I just know $5,000 will be enough to start the business and scale it even if I am selling toothbrushes. Be honest, would you even give me $500? Talk more of $5,000? Guess what? That is what some of you are doing. You don't know your product, your customers, your marketing plan, revenues, a 2-year or 5-year plan of growth, and all that. None of it, and you just want someone to give you money because you have a good business idea. Sorry to burst your bubble, but no investor will give you money if you don't show them evidence of a well-thought-out business plan. You should know so much about your business that you could write a book about it. Your business plan should include market research and a competitive analysis. It should also get the investor interested in learning more about your business. Educate the investor on the opportunity of investing in your business. Outline your short and long-term plans. Be honest about the finances. The last part is important. Unless you want to go to jail for fraud, tell the investors how it is with your business and its finances. The worst they could say is no. And you only need one yes to turn things around. The more work and time you put into your knowing your business, the more likely it is that investors or people will be more willing to give you money.
4. Know your investors and which is best for your business.
Venture investors don't want to invest in small businesses. Instead, they want to put money into repeat business owners who have a track record.
Other investors will never back a franchise.
Banks could loan you but with interest and collateral. Some invest for a stake in the business despite the business being private. There are lots of choices but each with its own requirements to qualify for the funding. So, if you are someone who doesn't want anyone to have a stake in their company, you definitely won't go to investors with such requirements, and as a result, could decide to get your money from bank loans, which means interest and collateral. It all depends on what you can take.
Reading the fine print in the terms and conditions of your investors is just as important as getting the funding, if not more important.
There could be hidden clauses that could negatively affect your business.
Not all that glitter is gold.
Take your time and research your investors, and pick the ones you are comfortable with their demands.
5. Be creative with what you have.
While you wait to secure funding for your business, what do you have now that you can use?
Can you start in your house before looking for an office space? What do you have right now that you can put into your business? There's social media now. You can use that to grow your business from your room. It's easy to secure funding from anyone and anywhere when you have a track record. That's something I figured out early and I am thankful I did. It's why we have portfolios. We show them to potential clients or employers that this is what we have accomplished and your investment in me in terms of salaries wouldn't be a waste. No matter how noble or how great your idea is, if you don't start on it, it will never materialize and as a result, you will never be able to secure funding. So, I ask again, what do you have to start right now?